An on-stage death rocks the circus world. I'm Ko-Im. Coming up, we talk to one acrobat from the Washington area about putting her life on the line while doing what she loves. This neighborhood is known for its nightlife and restaurants. Now it's getting known for these ads plastered on these bus stops. Some say it creates an unsafe, sketchy environment for women. Overreaction? You take a look and decide. Good news is all of this should be cleaned up by 6 o'clock. These guys behind me have been working hard for the past hour pretty much. And the call came in about 4:30 and all the mess is from this tree. Good morning, ladies, and what a beautiful morning to be here. Such a beautiful backdrop we have. And we're joined now live with a photographer who takes people out and gives them tips on how to take pictures of these beautiful blossoms. How are you, Mr. Luria?
I'm fine, thank you.
We begin tonight with breaking news. You might call it surprise breaking news. North Korea's top government body is proposing high-level nuclear and security talks with the United States.
And good morning, Ko.
Hey, Mike and Andrea. Well, it's a good morning, but bad news for our commuters. Well, Metro is supposed to be a major player of this project behind us. Now that they're reportedly backing out, we're wondering who's going to pitch in and help pay for the project. They're still struggling to deal with the laws. As we take a look tonight, people are just starting to stream into this field at Rockville High School. There are a lot of balloons, a lot of hugs, and a lot of tears. You see he's kind of buttoned up at the top, and then he's got these crazy blue and purple plaid shorts. And a lot of people said, you know what, burn them. Other people said, we like it a lot, gave them a thumbs up. As for us, we decided to try to play it up too. So Fashion Police, if you want to throw your comments in there, just having a little bit of Friday fun for you. Back to you, ladies.
Absolutely, we love it. Thumbs up for you, Ko, on those.
Thank you.
Well, check out this YouTube video of a baby basically doing laps in a 3-foot pool there. She's got 1 million views and counting. Check it out. She's only 16 months old, and Elizabeth gets across this 3-foot deep pool in just one breath. I think she's going to climb out. Yeah. The question today, though, is how young can kids be to go swimming on their own like that? Well, we sent WUSA 9's Ko-Im out to a local swim school. Now she's back to tell us what she learned. Ko?
Well, Derek, to some, that video is not only amazing, but alarming. Some parents wonder if it's unsafe. And one instructor tells us the earlier you start to swim, the better.
1, 2, 3.
Watch little Lulu go underwater. Mom helps flip her to the surface. Baby starts kicking. You be the judge. Is she distressed? No matter, Mom is right there just in case, watching the 13-month-old.
A child at that age can and do have the ability to learn those skills. And it's a survival skill.
If you're happy and you know it, kick your feet.
Bonnie Alsett runs the British Swim School in Rockville, where they teach by song as early as 3 months old. The kids have an instructor by their side at all times, and they're first taught to get on their backs.
19, 20. Very good.
You can do it.
In this viral video, 16-month-old Elizabeth does the same thing in Dallas. She comes up for a break before making it to the edge. While some applaud the incredible stroke, some viewers criticize the move. And now the parents behind the camera are defending themselves.
She's gasping, but that's normal. She's trained and she knows that all she has to do is flip over. I love my little girl and I would never do anything that would hurt her.
We showed the video to some of the parents back at the British Swim School.
Does it bother you at all that he's not in the water with her?
It would bother me if it was my child, yes. Just in case anything happened, that you were quick to kind of react. She seems to be pretty comfortable in the water. I assume he's confident that she knows what she's doing.
Go, go, go. It's fine. I think that she pushes off and go, 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 go. It's just a verbal cue that lots of our swim instructors use.
Do not try this at home. One family physician says do not copycat if the child has not been properly trained. The dad warns YouTube viewers, do not throw your child in the water to see what happens. Sounds like common sense, but seriously, better safe than sorry. Ko-Im, WUSA 9.
One show in Las Vegas will not go on after a longtime acrobat died on stage during Cirque du Soleil's Ka performance in Las Vegas this weekend. It was the first death in the show's 30-year history. And WUSA 9's Ko-Im talked with a local high-flying acrobat at another circus in our area about renewed safety concerns.
Every single time before I go on stage, I run back to my caravan to go to the bathroom and then run back.
No harness, just nerves, and 23-year-old Kaylee Michelle Gauthier twisting and turning on this trapeze. But when you're defying gravity, there's always a risk. This past Saturday, a veteran performer of the Cirque du Soleil cast fell 50 feet to her death. The wire she was tethered to reportedly snapped.
It reminds you that every time you do something, you need to double and triple check every single thing that happens. It also was a good reminder that you need to trust the people you work with beyond any doubt.
The stage here at the Prince William County Fairgrounds presents its own challenges. There's the extra added element of water, the stage is higher up, and the crowds are just a few feet away. Kaylee is the highest flying performer here. At one point, she'll swing more than 35 feet in the air. Remember, it's in front of a live audience where anything can happen. It makes everyone excited and nervous.
Especially with aerolax. This is the most high-risk type of performance that is done in any circus because they really put their life on the line.
And despite the sad news in Vegas, the Washington-bred acrobat says she feels at home hanging around in her hometown, still looking to climb to the big stages like the ones at Cirque du Soleil.
It's a dream come true.
Co-Im WUSA.
Big storm, widespread impact. And now we take you to Northwest D.C. where we find our Co-Im who saw several downed trees in your travels around the city.
Good evening, Leslie, and what a wild weather day, as all of us put it. As Derek mentioned, there was a car and a tree. The tree won. Take a look at this. Thankfully, no one was inside when this tree came down early this afternoon on 18th Street Northwest. But today was an eye-opener for many as the storm rolled through. Take a look at some of the pictures that my colleagues and I saw throughout the day.
Whoa, look at that new image. That is very, very scary.
Even our first alert's chief meteorologist, Tom Burchett, was shocked by this fast-moving activity. Sky 9 saw some strange formations in the skies. So did our viewers, who snapped pics across the stormy DMV. Check out this time-lapse of a moody, perhaps angry Mother Nature. Those clouds would bring sudden downpours and lightning bolts. Southern Maryland Weather and News even spotted this baseball-sized hail in St. Mary's. And a lot of people saw downed trees everywhere.
There was a wall of water coming this way, a wall of water coming this way, and they were literally colliding in the air. It was like nothing. There was an actual wave of water. As we were watching, the tree came from the back corner of her house, lifted up, and just slammed down into her house. The boom was deafening and it shook the house.
Most of them, though, were just close calls with minor damage and no major injuries. But then there was also this, a rainbow in the calm after the storm. So we saw a lot of pictures of downed trees today. We want to thank all of the viewers who sent us their pictures through Facebook and Twitter. We certainly appreciate it. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest updates. For now, we're live in Northwest, Co-Im WUSA 9.
Yeah, some remarkable images came in through our social media channels. Thank you, Co.
Hello, I'm Co-Im. We begin tonight with breaking news. You might call it surprise breaking news. North Korea's top government body is proposing high-level nuclear and security talks with the United States. This comes days after a planned meeting with rival South Korea collapsed. North Korea's National Defense Commission says the talks with the U.S. should ease tensions and achieve peace and security on the Korean peninsula. North Korea has been threatening war since it was hit with UN sanctions. The sanctions were imposed after the North launched a rocket, then followed that up with a nuclear test in February. Elsewhere tonight, a scare on board a plane that left Egypt bound for New York. A threatening note was found on the Egypt Air flight. Erica Ferrari reports British fighter jets were dispatched to escort the plane to the ground at the nearest airport. We talked with the district manager, who says he doesn't know when the restaurant will reopen. Police say charges against the driver are pending. A 4-year-old Dundalk, Maryland boy is dead after being struck by a taxi cab. Baltimore County police say 4-year-old Anthony Saring was hit as he walked onto Liberty Parkway from between two parked cars Friday night. He died a short time later at the hospital. The driver of the cab did remain at the scene. Police say they're still investigating exactly what happened. The images of that big train derailment in Baltimore last month were very dramatic. Now, taped recordings of the 911 calls have been released. Armando Troll has been sifting through those calls and reports those calls are just as dramatic as the videotaped scenes of the crash. The District of Columbia kicked off its summer recreation programs today. Live entertainment, free health screenings, and demonstrations were all a part of today's 2013 One City Summer event at RFK Stadium. Mayor Gray says the city will have something for everyone this summer. Amid a crowded weekend schedule, the mayor remained coy on the question of whether he's actively campaigning for another term in office.
No, I'm out doing what the things that a mayor should do, and that is, being out with people. I love to be with people. The things that I'm doing are the same things I've been doing since the day I was sworn in.
Any closer to a decision?
Not yet.
The mayor says there will be 15,000 young people participating in the district's summer youth employment program this season. Council members Bowser, Evans, and Wells have launched their campaigns to try and replace Gray in office. We're learning tonight that one of this area's best-known federal judges has passed away. 76-year-old Thomas Penfield Jackson sat on the bench in U.S. District Court here in Washington. In 1988, he fined former presidential aide Michael Deaver $100,000 for lying about his lobbying activities. 2 years later, in 1990, Jackson presided over the trial that convicted D.C. Mayor Marion Barry of cocaine possession. 4 years after that, he ordered Senator Bob Packwood to give the Senate Ethics Committee his personal diary, which contained details of the senator sexually harassing his staff. 13 years ago, Judge Jackson ruled that Microsoft was a monopoly. Judge Thomas Penfield died of complications from cancer at his home in Compton, Maryland. He is survived by his wife, Patricia King Jackson. Still ahead tonight on WUSA 9, the beach weekend in Ocean City gets off to a violent start. And firefighters finally catching a break battling the most destructive wildfire in Colorado state history.